You should have listened to Captain Colleen. She was right about the artifact.
I swore never to sail with you again. But Chief Tuzgul has asked me to sail you to Glenumbra, which I will do. Only out of respect for the Chief and for the good of the Alliance, not for you. Are you ready to go? We've arrived. Welcome to Daggerfall.
Ha! Those ladies are such fools! Jakarn and I have already agreed. We're going to run off together and have grand adventures.
I wish I could have retrieved that Ayleid relic for study, but you were wise to destroy it rather than place it in Breton hands. I realize Colleen disagrees with your decision, but never doubt it was the right one.
I want to go back to Stros Mackay, but no one will sail me there. My life couldn't get worse.
I was so certain I wanted to sail with Captain Colleen, but I still can't believe she was in favor of keeping that awful relic. I think I might take Lambour's offer and join her crew.
Well now, a familiar face! How good to see you! Honestly, I'm beginning to wonder if I'm on the wrong ship.
Too much to do.
When the elves attack our shores and hundreds of our soldiers die, I want you to remember the choice you made. If you had kept that relic, we could have saved those soldiers. You made the wrong choice.
We're here, in Daggerfall. Now get off my boat.
Daggerfall. I can't believe I'm here. I've read stories, but the city itself is inspiring. I can't wait to go exploring. I think I made the right choice.
Well, that was an awful lot of drama, wasn't it? I think I'm about done here. It's time to sail on my own boat. Stay safe. We'll meet again.
I know going against Colleen was a hard thing. It was for me as well. We have more history together than you can imagine. Even so, I'm leaving. It's time to start my own crew, sail my own ship. You, my friend, would be welcome with us anytime.
This is actually quite fun. Look at him squirm.
We've all agreed. He's going to choose one way or the other, or we're throwing him off the boat.
The irony is delicious. You could cut it with a knife, or anything else for that matter.
I could get used to traveling around with you. It's never dull, I'll give you that.
You're not my type.
A fine day here in Daggerfall. Indeed, indeed. I am Moog, the music maker. I am a craftsman. I make beautiful instruments. Ah, I know what you're thinking. An orc? Making delicate instruments? Carrying a lute instead of an axe? For sale? For sale? Are you mad? These instruments take me years to make, each one lovingly crafted. I travel the world for the woods, the inlay materials. Sell them? It would be like selling my own children. I'm actually not a very good musician, but I am a good craftsman.
Too much to do in too little time.
If you want a horse, then we have something to talk about. If you want gossip, find the tavern.
There you are. Do not panic. Only you can see me. Come, we have to talk. There you are, Vestige. We must speak at once. Listen well. I have located a safe harbor from which we might plan our course of action. You must meet me there. I awoke in a city of Bretons, its air heavy with the smells of baked bread, horses, and intrigue. Daggerfall. The harborage is in an abandoned cave outside the city.
The proud city of Daggerfall greets you. Can I help you with something? The Seamount War Chief. Impressive. I don't know what you did to convince him, friend. But you have my gratitude. Well done. I will take this petition to High King Emmerich immediately. Enjoy your stay in Daggerfall.
I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, Vestige. Welcome to the harborage, Vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for. Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it. Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past. Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment. Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events. Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis. My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them. I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the Five Companions. The Five Companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn. The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City. Baron Aquilarius, the son of a Colobian duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Varen was not truly a Dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition. You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the Five Companions yourself and witnessed their fate. The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abnathan, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamako, the traitor, the King of Worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner. These were the Five Companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings. Many Marco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn. By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender. Each of the Five Companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special role to perform in the party. Who would you like to know more about? You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage contains the blood of giants. Varen chose her for her strength and her loyalty to be his personal bodyguard. Sai Sahan came from a long line of Redguard swordmaster nobles. He was the leader of the Dragon Guard, the security detail of Varen and the Elder Council. While Lyris was Varen's bodyguard, Sai was charged with protecting the entire group. The Therns are one of the most influential families in Cyrodiil. Abner, their patriarch, is the leader of the Elder Council, a powerful battle mage and a shrewd politician. With his council, Varen was able to seize the Imperial throne years before. Manamako the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness. Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Manimako, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Manimako, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Varen Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Manimako, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Molag Bal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh! Forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Manamako to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the dark anchors and initiate the plane melt. Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra. Manamako tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Molag Bal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts. Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Lyris was captured by Manamako and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Molag Bal. Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Manamako and his worm cult. When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Manamaka got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me. The truth is always a threat to evil men. Manamaka feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Molog Bal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me. Long ago it was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of oblivion. But the soul burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Molog Bal the opportunity he desired. Molog Bal's dark anchors pierced the torn veil and seemed to draw down into the depths of Cold Harbor. His terrible engines of destruction were appearing all throughout Tamriel. Lord of brutality and domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plain melt. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Molog Bal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage? As you say. And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now. And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone. We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met. Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time. Minamako's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies. Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
Your accomplishments just compound one upon the other.
prisoner. Seek me by the cliffs outside Daggerfall.
Seems like I'm always working.
Welcome to Daggerfall, stranger. Enjoy your stay.
The ship's new crew will work out, and if they don't, the captain will send them off to the old mutineers.
Interested in a set of new clothes? Something in silk, perhaps? No one ever leaves my shop empty-handed.
Anything can be made better through enchantment. Anything. Don't believe me? Give it a try. Of course. Enchanting is the art of empowerment. We...
My family has lived in this city for many generations. This statue depicts my great-great-great-grandfather, Ducal.
Keep an eye on your gold. I was robbed, and now I'm sleeping in the street.
That damn dog keeps approaching me. I think it wants me to follow it.
The dog probably wants a handout. Like half the peasants in the city. Yeah, at least a dog won't bite the hand that feeds it.
It might be unseemly for a woman of noble birth to be drawn to the forge, but I can't help myself. I find all the muscles and sweating to be so interesting.
Fool, your interference will not be tolerated.
I could stay here like this all day.
This sure beats working.
Please go away now. I've almost got Mishibert to finally ask me over to see his antique riding crops, and I don't want anything to get in the way. I really need to see a good riding crop today.
You really must go and bother someone else. I'm close to convincing Naomi to come and see my collection of antique riding crops, if you know what I mean. Welcome to the House of the Eight. Enter, and may you find whatever it is you seek. Do you mind? I'm trying to listen to this. It's so peaceful here. Let's keep it that way.
I'm ever so thankful that my family is wealthy. I come here every day to pray for our good fortune.
Akatosh on high, first of the eight, provides wisdom. He blesses the crown of King Cap.
Flowers for sale. A posy to gain a sweetheart's favor, perhaps? Oh, that's a pity. Well, now this is a mess. I'm taking a chance here. Sometimes I hear strange things, like what's on that note. Black roses with thorns. I've heard whispers of dark nature magic. That's just the kind of thing Roy, your dead man, would be interested in. With the note? I don't know. That's just what Roy did. He would find out things. Daggerfall has many eyes and ears. After all, information is cheaper than war.
Sorry. I was just thinking. I need to walk through the alleys, but I'm afraid of the back alley murderer.
Just because I'm Ultima doesn't mean I support the Altmeri Dominion. I walked away from conquest and war a long time ago. Life is too short, even for me.
I don't seem to be making much progress.
Welcome, friend. You can't get better fruits or vegetables anywhere in Daggerfall. I guarantee it. Look, I don't want any trouble. That's a phrase used by the King's intelligence network. It means someone's going to get killed. I don't want to know anything more. Just leave me out of this. I said leave me alone. Take your questions and go. I'm not involved in this. This sounds like something that Roy would want to know about. I sell the best fruits and vegetables in Daggerfall. Lots of people come by, I talk, and I listen. Then I talk to my friends, like Roy. As for other people, maybe they should decide what they're going to do, now that they know so much. Damn persistent, aren't you? Roy's a friend. I trust him. People I don't know, I don't trust. And I don't know you.
Interested in a set of new clothes? Something in silk, perhaps? No one ever leaves my shop empty-handed. I'm afraid those aren't for sale. The Crescent Moon is the heraldry of the Casimir family, the rulers of Daggerfall. Dead? Rugged fellow had a dog? That's Roy. Well, that was Roy. I'm sorry he's dead, but I'm not surprised. If you figure out what Roy knew and who killed him, I'm sure someone will reward you. It's also a good way to get yourself killed. I guess. I liked Roy. He watched out for the merchants around here. And in exchange, we helped Roy. I listened and let Roy know what people were saying. If we ever told him something important, Roy made sure the right people were informed. Roy was a good man, loyal to Daggerfall. People trusted him. Even that old dog loved him. If a crime has been committed, talk to Captain Arison. It's his job to keep the city safe, so he's as good a choice as any. He's usually by the great stairs behind the Mages Guild. He likes to keep an eye on the approach to the castle. Buying and selling.
I think all this talk of war will affect trade. I must shore up my investments accordingly.
So much work, so little time.
You wish to engage in badinage?
Welcome to Daggerfall. Move along. Roy, where is he? Why did he send a stranger in his place? Dead. Mara's hands. Let me look at that note. It's our code, all right. Someone who uses dark nature magic is planning to assassinate King Casimir. But who's behind this? I need to know more. Just don't try to play me for a fool. But with Roy dead, I don't seem to have much of a choice. Talk to Glenumbra at the Rosy Lion Inn. If Roy was onto something, she'll know what to do. Betray us and, well, she'll still know what to do.
Honor and steel.
I'm writing the ultimate guide to the factions of the Daggerfall Covenant. It's going to be so much better than any of those previously published guides. You don't look like much of a reader, though.
You do well to keep quiet.
What a beautiful day. I just wish I knew why it smells like wet fur over by the river.
I swear, it seems like there's always something going on around here, but I never have a clue as to what it is.
This place is great. I love this place. So... Wait a moment. This doesn't look like Aldcroft.
You're not drinking enough. Go buy yourself a mug of something strong. And get one for me while you're over there.
I heard that Dominion soldiers have landed.
Chains of darkness grip the land and draw.
I shouldn't talk with my mouth full, but I can't stop eating. This bread is wonderful, warm and chewy, and oh, so good.
I'm busy. Can't you see I'm drinking here? And? Why are we talking? By Malakath. Roy stepped on a nest of snakes this time. One of the vipers is upstairs. He might know something. I'd confront him, but he knows me. Maybe a stranger like you can get him to talk. Eager. Reminds me of Roy. Go upstairs. Find Levesque and rattle his teeth, but don't kill him. We may need him later. Just don't mention me. I'm not an agent of the Crown. I'm just an orc enjoying her ale.
Don't think I've seen you in the Rosy Lion before. Funny you should ask. My cousin Afrin was just telling me about some alien ruin some wizard was telling him about. Called the place Silum. Well, it has a name you can say for one. That's highly unusual. Afrin said the Dominion was interested in an old alien ruins, such as Silum. He decided to go see what was there. He likes to think he's brave, but he's afraid of his own shadow. That's exactly what I told Afrin. He's all talk, though. His mouth starts running after he gets a few drinks in him and talks big. He's probably sleeping it off somewhere nearby. He'll wake up tomorrow and forget all about Silum.
Who wouldn't want such a cozy little home? You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong. Look, Empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks, let me be clear about that. I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here. Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn room is well kept, conveniently located. I know you adventuring types wanting a home in every town. This would be a nice addition to your holdings. No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours. Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good. Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business. Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out. Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number. Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an inn room. I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too. But hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
My prices can't be beat.
Hey, are you buying?
Well, hello there, stranger. Pull up a chair and sit for a while. I'd love to hear about your adventures.
Selling, buying, trading right here.
Welcome to the Rosy Lion, friend. Have a seat, and I'll pour you a mug of something strong.
I drink, therefore I brew. Just a little brewer humor. Can I get you something wet and wondrous to drink?
I've got what you need.
You look like you could use a drink. Listen well, friend. Ale makes everything better. Why do strangers always ask me that? Never mind. What do you want to know? With bandits and harpies in the wilderness, there's no shortage of troubles. Redrooks, they call themselves. It's a shame, really. Most of them used to be good and regular folk from all across Glenumbra. These trying times have turned them to banditry. Watch your step around them, stranger. North of Daggerfall proper, there are rocky cliffs known as the Shrieking Scar. Locals who venture there tend to go missing. They probably end up in the bellies of harpies that roost in the nooks and crannies of the stone.
Hold your horses. I'll get to you in a moment. If you're in a hurry, head over to the bar and talk to Filane. He'd be happy to help you. Who's this now? I bet you've got a wild tale or two to share.
What do you want, ugly? Ha! Is that right? Well then, sounds to me like you could be one of the Undaunted. A league of like-minded adventurers. Every one of us eager for riches and glory. Sound like anyone you know? So, what do you say? Think you can be one of the Undaunted? Are you sure? You'll have to fight the largest, meanest monsters in Tamriel. It's not for the weak of heart. Then welcome. I think you'll fit right in. Once you prove yourself, of course. All you have to do is find a cave named Spindleclutch. The one full of bloodthirsty spiders. If you can handle that, return to me here, and we'll make it official.
Without the danger of losing one's life, how can one know life's true value? A man must ask himself such things. Contemplation hones the mind as a whetstone hones the blade. When I first set out, I found the world full of terrors, of horrible, violent creatures lurking in the depths. I faced them just the same. And while I met many other Redguards in my travels, only in the Undaunted have I met kindred spirits.
Let me know when you kill a real monster, or if you'd like to try this monster on for size.
Thanks for the drink, sweetheart. Maybe when you bring back the head of a lich, I'll buy you one. Probably not.
Innkeep said I was too drunk to drink. How stupid is that? I do my best drinking when I'm drunk. Ask anyone. Ask Aldimnon way over there. She'll tell you.
From High Rock to Hammerfell, you won't find...
And tranquility.
Oh, my sweet love, she waits for me through storm and shine, cross land or sea. I run to her, and together we sway as we kiss.
There would be no honor in defeating you now. Rise in rank, then we will have a fair contest.
Now, sorry, friend. Need a higher rank than that to take me on.
Working your way up the tribute rankings, I see. It seems we have a shared ambition. Have a seat, let's play.
You don't think I had anything to do with that, do you? Agreed. I'll tell you everything I know. Martine Leraneau hired me. He lives next door to the inn, in the large manor house. I'm a mason, you see. Martine wanted me to make him a map of the tunnels beneath Daggerfall. The secret ones that lead to the castle. But I don't know what he's planning, I swear. I just needed the gold. I've got my own troubles back in Wayrest.
You're back. What happened? I thought I heard some noise upstairs, but you don't look any worse for the wear. Did you let that snake Levesque live? Martine the merchant? We need to know everything. Get inside Leraneau's manor. Look for anything that can shed light on what they're planning. I'll stay here and keep an eye on Levesque, so take anything you find straight to Captain Erison.
To fend the land for all. Rise, rise to freedom.
Let me get back on my feet.
This city is far too warm. I've made some bad choices in my life. Now I'm paying for them. Unless I can get someone else to pay for them. Got any coin? It sounds much worse when you say it that way. Consider it a loan. You know I'm good for it. I have an honest face. That's all you can spare? All right. I guess it will have to do.
Forgive my enemies. I will remember their names.
Time for tea, then.
intruder!